Good evening, panel colleagues and people here. Coming to the Indian pharma industry, as he has said rightly, we have too much of licensing and permit procedure. Just the basic number of licenses needed to set up a pharma industry is at least minimum you should have 42 licenses. Minimum 42 licenses just to start a pharma industry. He already mentioned that pharmaceutical industry is either owned by too many departments or too many ministers, or it is disowned by everybody. That is what the current situation. If you see pharmaceutical as such, there is a secretary newly came, and the pharmaceutical department is under chemical and fertilizers. Primarily they don't know what to do because it is a recent department, so they are focusing only on price control. Drug regulation, if you take, it is under health ministry. So health ministry gives approval for new drug. There also you have a very good, a lot of confusions, because the licensing authority as per the Drugs and Cosmetics Acts are state licensing authority. They are all drug controllers of the state. And last 15 years there is a strong central drug authority has come, Drug Control General of India. So there is no clear marcation of powers between both licensing authority of the state and central. So 10 years before, what Central Drug Authority has told is, for all new drugs you come to me. Though they don't have the officially licensing power, they give a no objection certificate by which you should go and get license from the state drug authority. These are the things happening. So this is under health ministry. Okay, now to set up a pharmaceutical plant, you need pollution clearance. Pollution clearance is under forest ministry. And to start a factory, suppose if you are into bulk drug, you have more danger because it is classified in the red zone. So what you should do is, you should have an environment impact assessment study, which normal period is 1.5 years to 2 years. It is with a lot of committees and professors from all over India. You have to get for any factory, manufacturing industry, you need an environment impact assessment study. But in pharmaceutical, what is the difference is, this environment impact assessment study, after completing 1.5 years, then you go to the state pollution control body and get the pollution concern. But when you go for the next product, for example in bulk drug, for each product the rule says go and do an environmental impact assessment study. Which means what? For every product, you will be manufacturing product A. When you want to do product B, go and do environment impact assessment study for 2 years. This is what law is telling. So it is too complicated, and since other panels are there, I'll highlight not only this department, like what he said, you want to export your product, then go to Commerce Ministry, because there is a pharmaceutical export body, Pharmexin, who are authorized to give all incentives, everything to pharma. So we need to go through them. And most of the medicines you might use 1 or 2 narcotic drugs, and so you should get narcotic license. The problem here is, narcotic license inspector will think as if you are doing pethidine or morphine and importing. You will have a lot of regulations there. It is very difficult in the pharma industry setup to have a licensing and have a control and records with that. So because of that, a lot of good products which was available 10-15 years today, no manufacturer want to go into narcotic side. So not only this, and many pharmaceutical industry also makes some food product. So this FSSAI is also an issue today. So if you see everywhere, there is lot of regulations. But in spite of that, one good thing is, I am sure people here would know, Indian pharma industry has done very well in the last 20 years. And Indian drugs are exported, including colonies, around 220 countries we are exporting. That is why India is called as pharmacy for the world. In spite of government, somebody told in the morning, in spite of so many license and procedures and other things happening, this is 100% contribution by private entrepreneurs who has contributed to the pharma growth in this country, in spite of all government interventions.